Hey everyone, Eddie here from Tulip at the AWS booth at Hanover Messe. I want to show you what we're doing with AWS Industrial Data Fabric, IoT SiteWise and IoT Edge Core. So yeah, this diagram here we'll come back to in a minute. But what we're looking at here is a CNC machine. Fortunately we couldn't have a real one, so we've got a simulated one running. We've got a Tulip app that's acting, could be running on the controller of the CNC machine, running close to the machine, and it will work with the operator to work through a work order. So first of all, we're connecting to the enterprise system through AWS to pull in the work orders. So I've got a work order here that I need to start working on. As an operator, I select it and I can start working on it. So I set the machine up and then I'm going to start it running. So the machine is running and we're starting to complete some parts. If I start inspecting the parts as they complete, maybe I have a defect, I can report the defect. We'll see that being impacted in the quality metrics as they're being recalculated. If the machine maybe has a stop, I can simulate that with an emergency stop. We're getting an alert automatically on the screen, and then we're needing to respond to that alert. So what you see on the right-hand side is actually maybe the alert might be related to something on the fluid level. I could go in and talk to the manual and get some information about how I can resolve that. So giving an operator that maybe doesn't know the machine inside out, actually an easy way of chatting with the operation manual. I need to write the reason. So I'm getting a resolution description that we can use later on for root cause problem solving, and then I can resolve the alert. But it's not letting me resolve the alert because I haven't actually reset the machine. So I'm going to reset the machine, put it back to the right state, resolve the alert, and then when I'm ready, I'm going to restart the machine running, and off we go. You can start to, maybe I feel happy with how the machine is running, so I can turn up the spindle speed of the machine up to 9,000. We'll see it being updated on the screen, and then in the UNS, and then also in Tulip. So yeah, whilst the machine is running through the rest of the parts, let's go and have a look at the IoT SiteWise architecture that we're doing here. So we've got the simulated machine, actually would be simulating machine that's running inside the customer's facility. We've got the machine data from the machine flowing through HiByte or IoT SiteWise Edge into AWS IoT SiteWise, and that's coming back to Tulip in the cloud through an MQTT connector. And that's what you're then seeing on the application here, is that real-time data feed of the machine. Additionally, we are talking to the AWS Industrial Data Fabric through a REST connector, so we're able to get data and historic data from the Industrial Data Fabric, and that's both reading and writing. So reading when there's a defect, writing when there's a defect, writing when there's maybe an issue and an alert, but then also pulling from other enterprise systems, so pulling the ERP from the ERP data about the orders from Amazon Redshift, for example, in this case. So let's go back, let's have a look how everything's continued. We've now made 20 parts. We can see it's calculated our OEE because we're to 26%. We had a big availability stoppage during this, but I can now complete the order and I go back to the screen. So yeah, thanks for your time. That's how we're running a machine terminal, combining the human inputs with the ERP along with the machine data, and bringing all that data up into the Industrial Data Fabric in a very easy and integrated way.